Mr. Daniel was a respected teacher at a small college. He believed in discipline, honesty, and keeping a clear distance from his students. His life was simple and focused only on teaching. But everything changed when Emma joined his class. She was different, quiet, intelligent, and always curious. Her questions were not just about books, but about life itself. Slowly, Daniel noticed her more than other students, though he tried to ignore the feeling. One day after class, Emma stayed back to ask for help. She was struggling with her studies and also dealing with problems at home. Her father was sick, and she worked part-time to support her family. Daniel felt sympathy for her situation and decided to guide her more personally. What started as extra tutoring slowly became long conversations about dreams, fears, and life choices. Daniel knew this was dangerous. A teacher and a student could not cross certain lines. Society would never accept it. But emotions are not always logical. Emma respected Daniel deeply, and over time, that respect turned into something stronger. She admired his honesty, his calm nature, and the way he always encouraged her to move forward. Daniel tried to keep his distance, but every time Emma smiled, it became harder. He began questioning himself, was this wrong, or was it something real? He had never felt such a connection before. Nights became sleepless as he struggled between his values and his emotions. One evening, Emma finally confessed her feelings. She told Daniel that he had changed her life and that she trusted him more than anyone else. Daniel was shocked, but deep inside, he knew he felt the same. This moment changed everything. Their relationship could no longer stay hidden in silence. After that confession, nothing was the same. Daniel tried to act normal in class, but his heart was no longer calm. Emma also struggled to hide her emotions. They both knew that their connection was real, but the world around them would never understand. Every glance, every small conversation became filled with meaning. Daniel decided to set boundaries. He told Emma that until she graduated, they must keep distance. It was the only way to protect both of them. Emma agreed, even though it hurt her deeply. She focused on her studies, working harder than ever before. Daniel supported her silently, always guiding her academically but avoiding personal conversations. Months passed, and Emma finally graduated. It was a proud moment for both of them. She had achieved her goal, and Daniel felt relief. Now, there was no rule stopping them. But there was still fear of society, judgment, and losing everything they had built. One day, Emma met Daniel outside the college. She was no longer his student. She looked at him with confidence and said that she was ready to face the world if he was with her. Daniel realized that this was not just a temporary feeling. This was something strong and lasting. Slowly, they began meeting openly. They spent time understanding each other beyond teacher and student roles. They shared dreams about the future, about building a life together, and about proving that their relationship was not wrong but meaningful. But challenges were waiting. People started noticing them together. Rumors began spreading, and questions were raised. Daniel's reputation was at risk, and Emma faced criticism from people who did not understand their journey. Yet, despite all this, their bond only grew stronger. As rumors spread, Daniel faced serious pressure at work. The college administration questioned his professionalism. Some colleagues supported him quietly, but many judged him harshly. Daniel knew his career was at stake, but he also knew that his feelings for Emma were genuine. Emma, on the other hand, faced criticism from society. People accused her of taking advantage of her teacher, while others blamed Daniel completely. It was a difficult time, filled with emotional stress and uncertainty. But Emma stood strong. She refused to let others define her story. They both decided to take a bold step. Instead of hiding, they chose honesty. Daniel explained everything to the college authorities. He clarified that their relationship began only after Emma graduated. Though some still doubted him, his honesty earned him a chance to continue his career with strict warnings. Emma supported Daniel in every situation. She encouraged him not to give up his passion for teaching. Together, they learned that love was not just about feelings, it was about standing strong in difficult times. Their relationship matured. It was no longer based on attraction alone but on trust, respect, and understanding. They learned to face problems as a team, proving that their bond was deeper than what people assumed. Despite all challenges, they moved forward, stronger than before. After facing countless challenges, Daniel and Emma made a life-changing decision. They decided to get married. It was not an easy choice. They knew that people would still judge them, but they were no longer afraid. Their journey had already tested their strength and commitment. The wedding was simple but meaningful. Only a few close friends attended, but for Daniel and Emma, it was perfect. It marked the beginning of a new chapter where they were no longer teacher and student, but equal partners in life. Daniel continued his teaching career with a new perspective. He became more understanding and supportive toward his students, knowing that everyone carries hidden struggles. Emma started her own career, building her future with confidence and independence. Together, they proved that love is not defined by society's rules but by honesty, respect, and courage. Their story was not perfect, but it was real. If you enjoyed this emotional story and want more real-life inspired content, subscribe now and turn on notifications for more powerful stories like this.